My 11-year-old Roblox account was terminated this past week, and there's an increasing chance that this could happen to any of you watching. In today's video, I will be diving into depth about Roblox's latest ban wave and what actions you can take to keep your account safe. I'm Flawless, and thank you for tuning in to today's video. When I logged onto my old Roblox account this last Monday, the termination screen was the last thing I expected to see. You can see here on the screenshot that my account was, quote, closed due to violations of our DMCA repeat infringer policy, and to review the TOS for additional information. I also received this email stating that an old hoodie I made had been removed due to a request from Adidas themselves. Keep in mind that I have not used this account since 2017, and this shirt was likely made the year prior, in 2016. I owned many small clothing groups at the time and enjoyed uploading clothing in a variety of genres. If you played Roblox back then, you would know that clothing containing brand logos such as Nike and Adidas were everywhere, as Roblox had little to no restrictions regarding copyright at the time. It is also important to know that I was only 13 when the shirt was created, and I had very little understanding of what copyright was. I sent an appeal after receiving this ban, which you can read here. I basically stated that all my copyright infringements took place more than 7 years ago, before any of these rules were in place, and that I would remove all of my old clothing if my appeal was successful. My appeal was denied the next day, the reason being I had received 2 warnings in the past, and that continued use could result in my termination. You're probably wondering, why didn't you remove your copyrighted clothing when you received the first warning, and this leads to probably the biggest problem with these current guidelines. Although I told them I would delete all my copyright material, deleting clothing is not an available option on Roblox, and once you have created any clothing, you cannot archive it, nor can you change its contents. This is a big problem because Roblox is now punishing those who uploaded this clothing nearly a decade ago, and their players do not even have the option to remove the clothing themselves in order to avoid a ban. As you can see in the screenshot, I have changed the name of the shirt on my newer account to avoid any auto detectors, and I have taken it off sale. These are 2 easy steps you can take to reduce your risk of a ban, but again, you cannot physically remove the clothing yourself. As you can see from this Reddit post, this user states that they emailed Roblox about their strikes, and they were told to archive the clothing, along with being sent a generic forum of no use. As they state here, it seems like the moderators themselves are unaware of the fact that users have no control over deleting their creations. If you want a surefire method to keep your account safe, this dev forum post states that to guarantee account safety, you must email copyright_agent@roblox.com a list of all the clothing you would like them to remove. This does require a lot of effort, especially for people like me who uploaded a ton of clothing back in the day, but I believe it is the safest way to keep your account safe. As I no longer played games on this account, that is not the main reason I am upset with the ban. I am more annoyed over the loss of access to all the memories on this account, as I frequently would go back and read old messages with friends, both current ones and ones who I have not spoken to since. I also spent hundreds of dollars on Robux as a kid, and all the accessories, game passes, and my over 160,000 Robux worth of limiteds are all gone. I can also no longer access the games and groups I created on this account, of which there were hundreds. All these memories will be lost forever unless Roblox figures out a better system to deal with copyright. I can assume that this ban wave is being caused by the recent collaboration between Roblox and Adidas, as they now have an official Roblox group that creates UGC. Not everyone's clothing has been removed though, as you can still find pages full of Adidas clothing in the catalog. I predict that Roblox will have more collaborations like this in the future, and I can see a similar thing happening with Nike and Vans. I highly recommend you check your creations for possible copyrighted material, and at the very least change their names and take them off sale, as I would hate to see anyone else's account suffer the same fate as mine. If any of you have been through this, whether your appeal was successful or not, feel free to leave a comment down below to help myself out and others in need. I really appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you have taken some steps to keep your account safer on Roblox. If you enjoyed this video, a like and subscription would help me a lot, and they would help push this video out to a wider audience. Thank you all, and have a great day.